Hello and welcome back to EU4. I was about to say they are billions, but that's not the right game. And Burgundian heritage, where we are lining up towards a war against France. Not sure how this is going to go because I don't want to go to Scandinavia to fight. Like, it's bad enough that Konja is there. I'm going to cheat them away. Florence, yeah. They are going to be basically pushed out as soon as possible, and then that's it. Right, I thought I had some more troops standing around doing nothing. And we might be able to squeeze in another stack. That might be worth looking into. Not just yet, but soon. And yeah, we'll see what we can do here, because I do have quite a lot of aggressive expansion right now. I did cheat away a large amount of it, but we took all of Osnabrück in the last episode, and yeah, that brought us quite high, despite having removed all of the aggressive expansion. We're actually in coalition territory for a lot of nations. It's Catholic zealots. You're going to have to wait for that to be dealt with. And oh, is Scandinavia? Oh yes, Scandinavia. Oh, they lost the capital. Oh, yeah, okay. And why is Ulm willing to join? Why is Ulm willing to join despite being fully occupied? That's silly. That is silly. Is he occupied like one province? No. Okay, whatever. Let's get this party started for now. And yes, we are going to do nationalism, because if we want to take everything, which we do, we need to take this casus belli. And Cayenne should... Where is the fort? I usually like taking the war target to be a fort, because that means once I have taken it, it's a lot less likely to just go back in the control of whoever is the war target. And we're fighting Papal State. Oh, there might be that the AI is broken. Whatever. If it's broken, it's broken. If it's not, it's not. Let's see what we can do here. What is happening here? It's probably that his... Yeah, he basically... No, it might be my ships that sucks as well. Let's see, he doesn't want to, apparently. Home. And yes, Scandinavia is not part of the war, so that's good. All right, let's see, where do we have wind wars? It's just to get rid of Ticonja, because that's yeah. There we go. I can't be bothered with going all the way down there. That's the only reason why, to be honest. You go there. It's too bad. Let's take care of you. Seems like I need to... No, I can't do that. Sea to Ulm, and then we need to bring you down there. Ulm. You know what? Should we do this? I mean, we could possibly do this. But for that, we need to go up there and destroy their army. How many more over? I'm 2 over, I can't. And we need to delete this one, and we need to go in and repair. Military access for Ashanti. Yeah, sure. Roma. And what we need to do is this. So we get rid of something like massively unnecessary amount of troops. You need to go down there, you need to go there. And if you could hear that, I apologize. And Yeah. Let's see. I'm going to have to do one thing quickly. Apologize. Yeah, the Interesting. Whatever. I'm going to have to check that more in detail later, but for now, let's just continue. This is why I hate Control 40, 55. I absolutely hate nations like Conja in Africa because they go for your colonies, and once they occupy them, your colonist is pushed back home, which is very, very, very annoying because, yeah, you're probably not going to be able to do anything until they have returned. Like, or you have taken care of the war, so the war is over, or you have gone down there and sieged it back. Which is a quite large amount of unnecessary time spent, but let's see what we can do here, because I think what we should do is actually take these two from the Pope, these two. Because that's what we need, and if I remember correctly, we're not actually going to get more. That's what we are going to get. Yeah, so let's do that. And then we can attack Florence on its own later on. Maybe get Venice and Florence in the same war, but we'll see. What can we do? What can we do other than try to... There we go. Yeah, I think... I have no idea how much we can take. I usually don't have nationalism as a viable option because most of the time I have conquered all of my own culture. All the culture is so small to begin with that there's not much else more to conquer once you have actually got advanced casus bellis, which is nationalism and imperialism casus belli. Now, I'm not going to be able to get 100% unless we do a win war cheat. And I think this is where we are going to call this war quits. Once they have okay, then we will do a bit more then. Oh, let's see if we can do that. Let's see. Yes, we will upgrade that. Is still not willing, so let's do that just to get Ulm, and here we go, and then we will remove it. If you can do forced religion in the peace deal, and that's probably the best thing you can do because you don't get the big limited desire hit which you would otherwise get. France doesn't really have much outside of Europe, so let's see if we can take this. Then we do want that. Let's do this. This is a good peace deal. Because what this allows us to do is to box them in, and there's not many nations that wants to be allied with somebody that's boxed in. Let's remove that because we want to annul Florence as an alliance and then just take some money, and there's a lot of nations that are going to be pissed with us, but I think we will be fine. Let's see. I'm going to add loyalty because state, church, 10. There we go. Missed 1. So yeah, that's enough. And there we go. And yeah, this once you get to Age of Absolutism, you want to remove as many of the privileges, estate privileges, as you can get away with. You want to keep the governing capacity one and like the monarch power ones, and then maybe nobility and officer corps. It's up to you. It's nice because of the army tradition decay and the general cost. So generals are a lot cheaper. I mean, look at this. We have it cost us 8 military power per general. That's not a lot. That's very small amount. And so yeah, I would say that's totally worth it. The rest of them is totally worth keeping, and the rest you should want to have as high of an absolutism as possible. Narbonne. Okay, let's add that core cheat lead just so we don't get the whole overextension badness. But to combat that in say an Iron Man mode is to just be very careful with what you take and what you don't take. And if you have multiple wars, you would keep your wars going, or you would count the amount of aggressive expansion you have, overextension you have, with how much you would gain. And yeah, now we're getting coalition. I don't think it's going to fire, however. But I think that's actually a good... It's a good block for us right now, because it means we don't do something stupid in Europe. Now let's bring this up to 10 again. Didn't I have... Oh, there they are. Yeah, we lost 3 of them there. But yeah, I think basically all of Europe is going to be in a coalition against us at this point. Most likely all of Europe. And let's take a look at... Let's do fort defense. That actually deters the AI from declaring. And more in the coalition. We might want to look into becoming allies with someone. Our trust with Ottomans is not good enough to... Though the Mamluks would accept. Okay, that's good to know. Even if we don't want to use the alliance, they will be helpful in stopping nations in a coalition from declaring. They do help deter wars. Oops. Did not mean to click that, and I did. Let's take a look. Normandy, we don't have all of it, but that's absolutely fine. There we go. Lower Saxony. Alright, I do have up here as well. There we go. And yeah, we do have ahead of time, so being negative on diplomatic power shouldn't really be a big problem. And what we need to do is to put 3 diplomats on improving relations with outraged countries. You should have at least one from start to finish that is doing nothing but improve relations with outraged countries. Now, you can't do this if you don't have any aggressive expansion, so if you get aggressive expansion, put at least one in at all times and never remove them unless you really, really need them. Yeah. There we go. That taken care of. Austria laid claim to Hungary's throne. Not surprised. And we don't have much left of this episode. I'm going to keep on going slightly longer just to see how it goes and what happens, but oh right, we have enlightenment. Right. Yeah, that's very slowly. Very slowly, to be honest. Creeping in, but there's not much we can do. We're a really big nation. We have a lot of development, so yeah, it's going to take a while until any kind of institution spreads enough so you can buy it, so we can buy it. We should see this soon be... Oh, right, we have enough. I'm not sure if we're going to let it keep on going a bit, or... Actually not sure what to do there, because... Yes, it means we... It means we can spend a bit less money, but I mean, we earn so much money that I don't think we need to worry about what ridiculous amount we need to spend to actually embrace the institution. But let's do one more month, and maybe 2 or 3. Yeah, let's have the... There we go. I usually try to get the home, like the capital state, to be completely, unless it's a small amount of money that it doesn't matter. Yeah, let's embrace, and there we go. And I do believe we have more troops to make. Mantua? What did you get? Oh, livestock. Right. Whether that's actually a good thing. Yeah. I'm not sure. I would say no, but yeah, we got what we got, so yeah, and it is random, so there's not much control you have over that, what kind of event you get and what kind of trade good it's going to affect and so on. It's fairly random, so unless you want to go in very deep into how the events work and so on, I usually just go with they are random, so it's going to be what it is. Norway wants an alliance. Sure, Norway. Sure. That's actually not a bad alliance, so not going to complain. And yeah, that's not... Can we get... No. Can we remove your debt? And then... No. Oh, my arm. I'm going to cheat myself the coast because... Yeah, I can't be bothered with it. And... This is just... Whoops, that was not what I intended. not 37, 47. There's a difference. There we go. And since I took it like that, I need to core it, and yeah. But yeah, it's very annoying to... Africa is really annoying. If you're not going to basically conquer all of it, you're better off probably not conquer anything of it. And yeah, let's do that one. And let's do that to spread it more evenly again. And I would say at this point we should stop for now. And what we should do is save. We have that one there. Let's overwrite that. Here we go. So, with that done, we don't really have that much left. I would say that if we conquer at least what's left of France and Bremen and at least a cleanish border from Fulda and down here. So basically take Palatinate, take Frankfurt, a bit of Saxony, and a bit more from Austria, and then Constance, integrate Ulm, and then maybe Augsburg. But take a bit more out here. Make sure to take Genoa and Florence, like take Italy. Probably take Venice as well. But yeah, take Italy, take a bit more of Germany and all of France. And I would say that we have reconquered the Frankish Empire. Now, the Frankish Empire were actually leader of the HRE, not because the emperor wanted to, but the Pope basically I don't know what word to use here, but the Pope invited the Carling, which was, I believe, king or even emperor already. But yeah, the leader of the Frankish nation to, I think, to Rome, to the Vatican, and basically not telling him why he needed to come, what the invitation was, but just said, come here. And then when he went there, it was the coronation for the HRE, which he really didn't want from the beginning. But yeah, so technically I do see why this, like why Austria and that is part of it. I understand why this part, like Brandenburg and Bohemia, isn't, because that was very late until it was part of the HRE. And yeah, we are going to end this here. But yeah, as I said, a bit more conquering when it comes to the east, in the central part of Europe. We need to take all of France. France needs to be gone, and then we need to consolidate northern Italy. But that is what we have left to do. It's not a massive amount left to do, but it's still a bit more. I'm not sure exactly how long it's going to take, but for now we're going to leave it there and say thanks for watching, goodbye, and I hope I'll see you in the next one.